Hi, it's Teresa Lost in Paper and I'm back to colour with you, and today we're going to be colouring with some Copic markers. And I have a stamp called Birthday Baby and it's from Penny Black. It's a really cute little stamp. Stamping it with some Memento Tuxedo Black because I know that works really well with my Copics. And this is going to be a very clean and simple baby card. And this is a piece of white cardstock. It's cut smaller than the front of my card. And I always like to start colouring with the face. So this is real-time colouring right now. I have my usual go-to face colours. So it's E000, E00 and the R20. Sometimes I do bring in the E11 and a BV. I think it's either the 20 or the 00. I think it's the 20 that I bring in if I want it to be a little bit darker and more shaded. But because this is a baby image, I didn't want it to be too tanned. Babies shouldn't be tanned. So I am keeping the colours fairly light here, and this is a really simple Copic colouring. I have left the centre of the face a little bit lighter just to make it look like the light is reflecting off it. I've gone for some non-traditional colours here today, and I thought it'd be fun to put this baby in a lime green onesie. It could be used for either a boy or a girl, or that it just kind of makes it a little bit more, or give it a little bit more of a modern look. So I'm starting by adding my highlights with the YG00. And this is still real-time colouring here. I just thought I'd share some real-time colouring. I will speed this up in a minute because it does take a little while, and I didn't want you to have to sit through all of it. And the darker or the lime green colour, I know that first colour looks quite yellowy at the moment. Is that a word? I think yellowy is a word. Anyway, has a yellowish tone, and I'm bringing in the lime green, which is the YG03. And this is probably my favourite lime green. It is a little bit on the darker side, so it works well for so many different colours. So many different so green tone things like leaves. It works really well on leaves. It works really well on fun images. I really like, it's a really happy green. So, and I found over time like that the YG00 works really well as a highlight with it. So often I'll just use these two colours together even for a leaf. But I thought it'd be fun to colour the onesie with it. Now I am leaving the stars white. I did initially think about colouring them another colour, but I just liked the way that they looked. I add my darker shades after I've added my highlight, and then come back in with my lighter shade just to sort of mix the two colours. There's no sharp edges, and I don't recolour the whole part where the dark is because otherwise it will lift that colour. I just actually colour off the edge. The moon I decided to colour with the warm and a tea. I don't know what made me mix these two together, but I think it worked really well. It gave it sort of a warm light grey look. I just thought if I had a yellow moon, which is like a typical coloured moon that you might use, it would look funny with that lime green. But you know, there you go. The T0 I'm using to add the shading, and then I brought in the T2 to add some shading. So this is a really good trick if you don't have a lot of Copic colours or a lot of Copic markers. Use your greys to add shading, and that will give you heaps of depth. I got a sentiment from the Happy Snippets set which says so cute. I just wanted to keep it very clean and simple, and I'm using my Onyx Black ink just to stamp that just to the right of the image there. I've added some fun foam, and I just like to use my scraps of fun foam behind my panels of cardstock, and then I've got my ATG gun to adhere that over top, and I find that holds really well. And as a final bit of fun, I did add my Crystal Spectrum Noir glitter pen, and this is the clear one. So I find it's a nice light grey clear as opposed to the Wink of Stella, which has more that goldy tone, which is really pretty too. And that's my finished card for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's been a very quick and simple card, but I really like this baby and I really like it coloured in lime green. So till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.